Welcome back to Movies on the Focus, the podcast where we dissect cinematic masterpieces and occasionally stumble upon cinematic, well, let's just say, interesting choices. I'm your host, Bob.
And I'm Alice, ready to dive headfirst into another film. Today, Bob, we're tackling a classic, a real nail-biter, a movie that's as relevant today as it was when it first hit the screens. We're talking about Network.
Oh boy, Alice, this 1976 film, directed by the legendary Sidney Lumet, really hit different. I mean, a news anchor losing it on live television and becoming a ratings phenomenon? That's some prime satire, right?
Prime indeed. It's not just satire though, Bob. It's a sharp commentary on the media landscape, corporate greed, and the absurdity of the 24-hour news cycle. All this way back in 1976. The foresight is astonishing, and it won 4 Oscars. 4. Can you believe it? That's serious award-winning power.
4 Oscars. Plus, it garnered 20 wins and a whopping 27 nominations. The critics loved it too. A 91% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, an 83 on Metacritic, and a solid 8.1/10 on IMDb. Talk about critical acclaim. The people clearly loved it. It made $23,689,877 at the box office, which was a significant amount back then.
Absolutely. It's a testament to the film's quality. And let's talk about the performances. Faye Dunaway, William Holden, and Peter Finch, incredible cast. Each delivered powerful, unforgettable performances. Finch's Oscar-winning portrayal of Howard Beale is legendary.
Remember that iconic scene, Alice? I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore. Chills, every time. Pure cinematic gold.
Totally. And the scene where he's ranting about the television being a wasteland. So prescient, even more so now. Then there's the cynical manipulation of the network executives. Those scenes still feel terrifyingly relevant today. It's a film that stays with you long after the credits roll.
For sure. It's a bit of a longer film at 121 minutes, but trust me, it flies by. It's one of those movies where you're constantly engaged. Definitely worth a watch or rewatch, especially if you're a fan of thought-provoking dramas. A true classic.
Agreed, Bob. A must-see for any film buff. And that's all the time we have for today's episode of Movies on the Focus. Join us next time for another cinematic adventure.